Roderick, unbeaten 172, puts pairs on top. A gritty, unbeaten 88 by Gareth Roderick steadied the ship for Worcestershire and Sophia Garns as Glamorgan caused them problems with the ball late in the day. A pair's wobble saw them finish day 1 on 285 for 7, and Worcestershire could have been 8 down just 6 balls into the day. Leach nicked Hogan, but David Lloyd and Chris Cook didn't move. 4 runs added where a catch should probably have been taken. It was a stop-start session, off and on as showers blew through, but the disruptions didn't derail Roderick. With a 4 down the ground off Van der Hoogten, he pushed the value of the partnership to 50. And then, with another, Roderick moved to 100 from 237 balls. A crucial knock for Worcestershire's chances, and a deserved one too. The earlier missed opportunity was starting to look quite costly. Leach had found his feet after being dropped on 20, and with a sweep to Patel, he moved to 50 off 83 balls and took Worcestershire to 350. Roderick then produced one of the shots of the match, the timing impeccable. Harris's delivery sent back past him to the ropes. The 8th wicket was now worth 100 runs. Worcestershire wandered in for lunch on 372 for 7. The 8th wicket partnership had given them the reins in a session that could have been so different for the hosts. Roderick piled more pain on Glamorgan, bringing the 400 up as he rolled his wrists over a Lloyd delivery for a single. And soon enough, with 2 off Carlson, Roderick had moved to 150, and Worcestershire were really taking charge. With their visitors streaking ahead, Glamorgan picked up the wicket they'd missed out on earlier. Joe Leach, out for 87, caught by root off the bowling of Harris. He'd added 63 after his edge had been ushered through 6 balls into the day. Pennington joined Roderick, and the pair pushed the score up to 449, when the number 10 was out caught behind off Van der Hoogten for 11. Gibbon and Roderick faced 4 more balls. The score 454 for 9 when Brett D'Oliveira declared. The pair's captain decided enough was enough, and it was time to take advantage of their great showing with the bat. Without doubt, Gareth Roderick had played a quite magnificent knock at a time where the game was in the balance. He'd initially been supported by Ed Barnard with 75, and then Joe Leach, whose 87 had more than made up for the departures of Cox and D'Oliveira, for a combined total of 3 runs. Tim Van der Hoogten had looked threatening throughout, finishing with 4 for 81. Glamorgan made a quick start, Byrom with the first 6 in just the 3rd over, but Lloyd would fall 6 balls later, taken by Haynes in the slips off the bowling of Gibbon. Byrom was joined by India international Shubman Gill, and the pair pushed Glamorgan past 50 runs. They were trailing by 395 at tea, Byrom with the bulk of them, 10 away from a 50. The resumption was stop-start, but it wouldn't prevent the second wicket duo from putting on a 50-run partnership from just 55 balls. Byrom had a 50 of his own to relish, just 51 balls required for him, the mark reached with his 8th 4. With the score up to 79, the rain returned with a vengeance. They were forced off the field, but after a 40-minute delay, they wandered back out there for the final 10 overs of the day. The break in proceedings did little to deter either man. Gill taking a leaf out of his partner's book. Barnard pumped for 6 as they closed in on 3 figures. Byrom would fall with the score on 103, caught behind off Gibbon for 67. Tim Van der Hoogten came in as night watchman and stuck with the India international through to the close. The score 111 for 2, Glamorgan trailing by 343. The pairs will feel they've got a handle on the match, but Glamorgan will certainly have something to say about that, especially with the LV County Championship's leading run scorer, Sam Northeast, set to be next off the rank. That being said, scoreboard pressure is a powerful phenomenon, and Worcestershire have plenty of it, working in their favour.